everybody and welcome to the first video on my new channel. My name's Gal101 here, and I'm going to start by telling you a bit about myself and also what this channel is going to be mainly focused on. So to start with, I'm 12 years old, I live in the United Kingdom and I have been riding for 6 years, and I've been collecting Breyers for 4 years, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so let's just get started with the collection tour, because if I don't, then I'm just going to waffle for about a minute or two, which I know people really don't want to hear. So first, here is this really cute little Bay Arabian from the Fun Folks gift set. Sorry if I'm trying to fight through this, I've already had to film this a few times. And yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. She has this adorable little face marking, and yeah, 2 high stockings and 2 legs with no stockings or any marking whatsoever on. And then next, here is one of my customs, and he is a few spot shaded grey Appaloosa Mustang on the rearing Andalusian mould, but most people kind of have them as Mustangs, so this little guy is going to be a Mustang too. And he's a few spot. It's pretty nice. I mean, I like him at least. Then next, I'm just going to show you this girl before I have to show you the one behind her, because she's really tipsy, I don't want her to fall over. And then this girl is the Scratching Foal Chestnut from the same gift set as the Bay, and I really like her. She's LSQ, and she does not have a show name near as neither of the horses do. I've just showed you. She's going to have to go down here for a sec, so I can show you the one behind her. So it's this little girl. So here, the gorilla, that girl does also not have a show name, and she will not be shown due to a cracked ear. She also came in the Fun Folks gift set. So, just going to put the little girl back up here. Right. The next one, this girl is the only one who does have a show name, and this is Poetry Imperfection, or Little Poet, and she is a Appaloosa from the Fun Folks gift set, and she is completely and utterly LSQ. See if she'll stand up too. Yay! Right, we're all good now. And then next, we have this big guy. He's one of the biggest stablemates I have, and he is the 2000, I think 16 maybe, or maybe 15 Mustang on the rivet mould in a bay roan colouring with a very large blaze. And he does not have a show name either. And then I'll show you the little China's after. Then here, this is a custom of a friend's horse, and he is Stormy. Yeah, I still need to finish his face, which needs speckles too. I don't know, he's like a very closely put together Appaloosa. Yeah, he's adorable. I really like him. He was my second stablemate custom. And then back here, oh god, I'm going to have to do this girl first because she likes to tip over. So here is a spotted drafter she has a show breed, and she's a gypsy vanner. I don't know why, but she looks a bit like one. And comment down below if you have any different breed suggestions for her, because I don't really have many. And she is really cute. She's pretty much LSQ. So yeah, I'm gonna have to lie her down here in case she falls over. And then here we have the other horse from the same gift set as her. They came in a full surprise gift set from a few years back. This is the Stallion, and he has major hoof rubs, but apart from that, he's LSQ, and I don't know what breed I would show him as, but probably a Percheron if I could ever fix up his hooves, which might happen one day. And then here, before I show you the custom, is the full surprise that came in that set, and he is just a little pinto, little black pinto guy, pretty cute. LSQ, he wasn't really used much at his previous owner, so yep. And then here is the custom stablemate, who's the recent custom, and she is a grey, but like proper grey, and she's going to get some dapples soon. And she was formerly the Palomino Pinto from the Fun Folks set, and now she's a shaded grey with a marking, and fading in her tail, which you can't really see on this camera slash phone. And then here is the first of the little Chinas. We have this little girl who is a little Shetland, whose ears you cannot see because they are buried by her mane. And yeah, I don't really know much about her. She's very shiny. So you can see like the sun that's not even out glinting off her. And then the final horse on the shelf is this little foal. Again, another China. I don't really know what sort of horse she is, but I might end up buying some Beswicks soon to go along with these little guys. And I'll buy some smaller Beswicks as they're like £25 for a giant one. And then coming down here, I'm going to show you the foals. You can kind of see them all laid out here, as well as my only resin who has a really bad paint job. I have to go on the floor for this bit, so mind the shaky camera for this little bit. Sorry, like this is kind of creepy because I just have all my Breyer dolls lined up on there. And then here, this is my only resin who I'm going to repaint because she's ugly as hell. And she is from the Paint by Number 3D horse, and she is the one with the miniature that's meant to be a pinto, and she is a pinto. But I hate her mane, I hate her eyes, I hate her face marking, I hate her nose. So basically, she's just going to be repainted. But I love the Midnight Tango mold, so I really don't care much. Then this little guy who is a custom, who was formerly the Thoroughbred Foal from the Thoroughbred Mare and Foal gift set, and he has an etched face marking, snowflake appy butt, and herring on his shoulder, which kind of looks like a giant blur, and herring around, I think it's this eye, which you won't be able to see. So yeah, and he's known as Steel for really no reason whatsoever. And then here, this is the Encore horse from the Clouds Encore gift set, and this is actually Encore. I have Cloud and I think it's Fledspar, and then the other one, who I can't remember the name of. And yeah, this little girl is so adorable, and I love her. I love her little kissy spots, but I don't really collect classics anymore, so she's probably either going to be resculpted at one point, or I might end up selling her. And then here we have the boulder from the Cloud Challenge of the Stallions gift set, which came with the, I think it was Skeeter or something, and then Ember and another horse, and yeah, I renamed Smokey for no reason because he's not the colour of smoke. And I'm going to lie him down because he quite likes falling over for no reason, as he's quite stable. Then this girl is an etchy custom of and this girl was my first ever Breyer foal. And I like her mould, I like her colour, but she's in such bad condition that I had to etch over all her poor little scuffs, and now she's a pinto with like herring and a big blaze. And I do quite like her, but she will probably be fully repainted to be black because I love black horses. Then here, this is the second to last horse in part 1. There might be two parts, or there might be 3 parts, depending on how long the next one takes. And this is the horse from the Appaloosa Sport Horse Mare and Foal gift set, but actually it's a gelding and a foal, so I don't really know what happened there. And he has like the vintage sort of blanket spots. But the actual chestnut's pretty nice shaded, even though you can't see on the camera because it is rubbish. And then here is the Ember from the gift set I was talking about earlier. And she would show well, except they painted this giant scar on her shoulder. But this side is still show-worthy. She's got really nice shading, and I mean, she's pretty cute. She has like striping on her front hoof, but none of the others. Which is strange and all, but there you go. And then like that really annoying scar. So yeah, so thank you for watching part 1 of my Breyer collection tour, and part 2 will be coming out soon. Bye! Backwards waving is a struggle.